This is a buck wild story. Okay, Bobby East, NASCAR driver. I'll keep it a stack. I have no idea who that is, and I don't know most NASCAR drivers, but I'm sure there's probably a base of people who probably know the guy, know Bobby East. I know, man. He looks like just about every other NASCAR driver out there. Couldn't pick him out of a line or anything like that, but hey, man, if he resonated with you, if he was one of your favorite athletes when it comes to this sport, by all means, man, this is a sad day. And even still, the fact that he got shanked by a dude that looks like that, yeah, I'm just saying, it's always fair to judge a book by its cover, okay? I'm always a little bit on edge whenever I see anybody with face tattoos, especially that many face tattoos and neck tattoos as well. Okay, man, I've spoken out about red flag laws or anything like that, but one of the biggest red flags in general is all of that work: skull tattoos, hairline tattoos, face tattoos, neck tattoos, dick tattoos, shoulder tattoos, arm tattoos, more tattoos than your body has room for. You see a motherfucker like that walking up on the street, I am totally fine if you're packing to just fucking pull it out and then, you know what, hey, just keep it cocked and loaded for a hot second, okay, before he rolls by. Just saying. But let's get into the story, because it is fucking wild. Even just by the headline you can gleam into the insight on this one. Homeless man on parole. Of course he was on parole. Suspected of stabbing NASCAR star Bobby East, 37, to death at California gas station, is killed in a SWAT raid. Okay, he's homeless, but he was killed in a SWAT raid. Sorry, what? Which door did they have to break down in order to do this? Oh my god, we're coming here and we're tipping over your park bench and then we're just gonna fucking blast you in the face. I'm not saying anybody's, you know what, hey, there's not like a great loss, okay? Besides the fact that there's somebody who's probably gonna have to clean up his, you know, a piss stinking belongings, okay? I don't know. Tonight somebody's gonna be sleeping on a fucking pissy mattress somewhere. So I guess some good came out of this horrific situation. NASCAR star Bobby East, 37, died after being stabbed at a California gas station. I guess he was just hating on him for the fact that he could afford to fill up his gas tank. With his suspected murderer killed in a SWAT raid just 2 days later. Oh shit, this happened a couple of days ago. Oh my god. East was fueling up at Westminster. You gotta keep this shit straight, okay? At Westminster on Wednesday when he was stabbed to death in the chest. California, man, she's a fucked place. East was transported to a nearby hospital when he was pronounced dead. All right, then. The victim was found on the ground suffering from a serious stab wound in the chest area, said a statement regarding East's murder from Westminster Police. Officers attempted life-saving measures until OCFA paramedics arrived and transported the victim to a local trauma center. What is this? The WWE saying the local medical facility where the victim succumbed to his injury. Days later, police later shot and killed Trent William Millsap, 27, a homeless man on parole. Okay, who allegedly stabbed the three-time U.S. Auto Club champ. Oh, okay, so was he like up and coming? I don't know. Okay, when it comes to NASCAR, all I know is that it's just left turns all day. Outside of that, I have no idea what it's like to fucking drive, okay? At that level, so I don't know what rank, okay, what hierarchy you would put USAC, okay? Like, is that somebody who's on the come up? Is that like high rank or something like that? Again, no shade being thrown at him. He definitely didn't fucking deserve this at all, okay? I'll just be doing my due diligence when it comes to researching what that rank means. Anyways, according to the Orange County District Attorney's Office, who again let him out on parole for, I'm going to take a wild guess, it was probably something violent if we're just going to keep it a buck. A SWAT team executed a search warrant at an apartment, so he wasn't homeless. On the 3300 block of Lincoln Avenue in Anaheim on Friday, Millsap was shot and killed. Round of applause at the scene as police were trying to arrest him. God bless. So again, he's out there just stabbing random folks in the chest and then also trying to resist arrest. I'm not going to say that it's probably not a tragedy for his family, who probably doesn't give a fuck about him, but then at the same time, I think the world's probably a safer place because he's gone. A banana. No officers were injured in the shootout. Thank God, because that's the last thing that we needed. But a police canine was hit with a bullet and suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Well, that's good. At least the dog will get an early retirement out of this. Orange County DA is investigating the shooting. No, it was totally legit. Millsap's sister, Rosa, confirmed her brother's death in a Facebook post. It's unclear if she was aware of the circumstances involving his death. It's with a heavy heart I make my post. My brother passed away last night, she wrote on Saturday. It hasn't hit me yet that he's gone. Please send your thoughts as we prepare for this hard journey. Love you so much, bro. Don't quite love him so much that you wouldn't, put him up or take care of him or anything like that. No, I know it's always going to be hard to lose a sibling, theoretically, I'd imagine, okay? But again, doesn't really seem like we're losing that much of an upstanding citizen. Like, you can see behind the decent tattoo work, except for the one that was, like, obviously in prison where he got sinner there. There's a human being behind all of the ink, okay? But somewhere, some way, somebody ended up taking a wrong turn a time or two ago, and hey, ended up leading a life of crime. Them be the break sometimes. Just why did you have to take out somebody else on your spiral down? Okay, for fuck's sakes, couldn't you just devolve in peace? Jesus Christ, the human that's in this picture right there is totally fucking devoid in that picture right there. And even that one as well, okay, throwing up gang signs or some shit like that. Okay, he was in a nice place, apparently. What was he, squatting there? And again, no shade really on the sister there. That's tough. You knew him as one person, but he lived his life as another, so that does suck. Police said Millsap, a transient who frequents Westminster, Anaheim, and Garden Grove, is also accused of stabbing another man at a 76 gas station before allegedly attacking East. What a hunk of shit. Officials said Millsap, who has distinct tattoos all over his body. What? I couldn't tell. Was considered armed and dangerous. Well, he just had at least he didn't have a gun or anything, because those are scary, and they have the exclusive license in killing people. Now, Gavin Newsom recently passed a law where people who are killed in shootout or some shit like that can sue firearm manufacturers. Are they going to be going after the shank manufacturer on this one? Okay. Like, is the East Estate going to be suing the fine people at KitchenAid? That shit's so fucked, but that's California in a nutshell. Official said Millsap also had an outstanding parole warrant. No shit. Yeah, probably one of the conditions of parole was, okay, constantly or consistently check in with your parole officer, and also don't stab 2 people at the gas station. You could have got away with 1, but fuck, you had to go for 2. Come on now. East was a star in the racing world, capturing 3 USAC national driving titles and winning the SAC Silver Crown Championship in 2004, 12, and 13. Wow, it's a pretty big gap between the first 2 wins. Christ almighty. Born in Torrance, California, East made his home throughout his racing career in Brownsburg, Indiana. Why did you go back to California? For fuck's sakes, you were probably way better off in Indiana. According to USAC Racing, hitting the scene in 2001, East was seen as a natural on the racetrack, given that he's the son of USAC Hall of Fame car builder Bob East. The younger East was not married and didn't have any children. Oh man, at 37, he was probably getting mad trailer park bitches. No shade on NASCAR, but the jokes were coming. USAC dubbed him the winningest USAC national midget rookie. Hey, come on now, let's keep it a buck. I'm sure he was a little bit taller than 5 feet. It didn't look that much though. Just that. Oh, that's the category. I'm sorry. In more than a quarter century. What a strange distinction, okay? He totaled 22 USAC and national midget wins during his careers, but how far did he throw them? And raced in 42 NASCAR national competitions between 05 and 08. His final appearance came in 2014, Silver Crown season finale, where he finished 3rd at the New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse. I've heard of that before, okay? Why does his dad look like Jim Hellwig, the Ultimate Warrior, with hair? That's weird. The race appeared to maintain a low profile following his last race. Oh, the rate. What do you call a professional race car driver? Okay, like, is the Den and M a racist? Like, I don't. I don't want to gleam into anything that he's doing, but you know what, hey, maybe that's what they were going for. A racer? Okay, cool. I'm going to go with what makes me chuckle the most. The racist appeared to maintain a low profile following his last race. The public records show that he purchased a $512,000 home in 2015 in Pittsburgh, Indiana. Yeah, that shit's probably like 6,000 square feet. It's probably on like 8 acres with fucking 12 slaves and shit like that for what you could buy in Indiana, especially in 2015. Like, for fuck's sakes, this was a big fucking place, I'd imagine. Not too far from when his parents, Bob Sr. and Janice, reside. Following the news of East's tragic passing, many fans and fellow racists took to Twitter to mourn the 37-year-old. Oh, well, if they're on Twitter, I'm not that far off. But anyways, taking a look at the nice demonstrative that the Daily Mail has for crime in Los Angeles, let's take a look at violent crime through 2022. I'd imagine this is what for the, oh, okay, in comparison, okay, to 2021. So homicides are down by 4. Cool, down 2.1%. But if you include the 2 that were killed by, what's his nuts there, Trent, old face stickers there. Does that kind of just put it more on par? I'm just wondering. Okay. Oh, but assaults are way up, so more people are surviving. So I guess the hospitals, because there's not such a pressing demand that we just, I don't know, just need to have these mobile facilities because of the pandemic that was going on. Maybe they have more resources available to the public, so more people are surviving that way. Robberies are way the fuck up. Oh, okay, cool. Are those the ones that are over $950? Because those ones don't get prosecuted anymore, right? So this is like some real fucking hard shit, okay? But that's only up a mere just about 21%. Get fucked. Like, come on now. Shooting victims? All right, so people are getting shot a little bit more than they were before. Still keeping it up at about 730 as of right now. Just a shade up from 708, okay? Oh, but few people are getting raped out here. God bless. I guess they're just giving up their purse and their phone and then being able to run off. It looks like the criminals are finally been satisfied. And then in total, though, total violent crimes, 15,701. And that additional crime, of course, all the way up from 14,517 through the same time period, just a year-over-year comparison. That's in Los Angeles. Okay, this happened on the outskirts of Los Angeles, right? This happened in Orange County, okay, not that far from Anaheim area. Just merely a stone's throw. Like, you can see the smog from where you're at, so that's just literally amazing. And that's, of course, that comes from the fact that of all of the places that supported the defund the police movement, okay, Los Angeles was the only place that didn't refund their police. You've heard the sheriff, Villanueva. I think that's who it is, and that guy's a badass because he's constantly calling out George Gascon, that hunk of shit. Hopefully he follows suit with the same type of guy that was in San Francisco that got successfully recalled, who's doing the same kind of fuck shit there. But I guess the people in San Francisco have a little bit of a shorter temper when it comes to their overall violent crime. Or maybe they were just really tired with human shit on the street all the fucking time, okay? Maybe the people in Los Angeles are a little bit more tolerant of it. Or the fact that they have to drive so much that if they see any fuck shit on the road, they just go ahead and plow the fuckers over. Or maybe that's the case. Maybe that is the case because you get tragedies like this happen at gas stations after people have to stop and pull over and then just wipe off all the hobo blood off of their windshield or off of their headlights. And then you got another crazy motherfucker running up with a shank just out there killing everybody. So, ugh. What a fucking time to be alive, and what a fucking time to leave Southern California specifically. There's still some good cities out there. Just unfortunate, most of them are just kind of crap at this point. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.